Hate these 5 guns in Roblox Rivals. These 5 guns make it easy to win no matter how good you are at the game, so please be sure to watch until the end to find out. Coming in at number 5, we have Flamethrower, and this is probably the most obvious gun on this list. I mean, most people hate playing against this thing, but the reason I put it in 5th and not in like 1st is mostly just because like everybody hates this thing. Everybody hates playing against it, so it's like, I mean, not only do pros hate it, but pretty much everyone else hates it too because it's just an annoying gun to play against. Like, if I was that guy, I'd be pretty mad right now. Yeah, I'm always like super mad when I have to play against Flamethrower players. I mean, it can be countered like in one easy way, and that's with the smoke grenade. Why is this guy asking for Robux? Oh my god. Even though it can be countered with a smoke grenade, I mean, you can whip this out like the first round or maybe like the 3rd or 4th, and they just won't be expecting it. So that's one of the reasons why. It's because it's just such a surprise weapon, especially if like they're winning and like it looks like you're about to lose. You can just whip this thing out and usually just get some easy wins off of just the flamethrower alone. Pretty much any flame weapon, really, I do gotta say, is very good, and most pros do not like it. Let me kill this guy. There we go. Burn you. There we go. Nice. As you can see, the flamethrower is insanely OP. It's definitely one of the best close range guns in the entire game. That's one of the things that I really do like about it. There's some other close range guns that I believe are slightly better than the flamethrower at this point in time, so that's why they're going to be a little bit higher on the list, so please watch out for that and stay tuned to see some of the other guns that pros hate in this video, because some of these guns are definitely not expected. Let me kill this guy here. Oh, he got me. He's level 500. He doesn't go outside. That's not my fault. Who knows? Maybe he hates me right now because I'm using the flamethrower. I don't know. He does seem like a pro. Yep, boom. There we go. Oh yeah, I got him. I think that was him. I just killed a pro with my flamethrower, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why every pro hates the flamethrower. Let's move on to the 4th one on this list. Next up on this list, we have the RPG, and the reason why most pros hate this is just because it does such high damage. So, like, if you hit them directly, I believe it's 100. So, I think it's considered a critical hit no matter where you hit them on the body. And if you hit them, like, on the ground next to them, then it's 50 damage, which is still pretty high. That's like a 3-shot. So, usually this is very good if you pair it with some other weapon. Like, the energy pistols are actually probably pretty good to use with the RPG, but it does have splash damage, and that's another reason why pros actually kind of hate this thing, because, like, you don't even have to have good aim to make this thing work. You can be like not a very good player at all and still get a lot of kills and wins because of this thing, because it's got splash damage and the damage is generally pretty high with the RPG. And of course, if you're a little bit better at the game, you can actually, I just did it super badly. Yeah, there we go. We can do things like that. It's just an easy way to move across the map. The reload is kind of long on this thing, but I mean, it's not really that big of a deal because it's easy to hit your shots. We can do 50 damage to that guy. One of the things that a lot of people like to do with the RPG is to pair it with the fist, so you can do things like that. The fist makes this thing like super good. Boom, like that. Oh, the movement's insane with this thing. I love it. It's just super fun to play with, but it's not fun to play against, is one thing I will say. Let me see if I can just get a nice 100 on somebody here. I have to find somebody that's like not moving around all that much. That is one thing I will say. It is kind of hard to get like a critical hit on this thing. I mean, you kind of have to get a feel for the weapon first before you can start doing super good with this thing. I don't personally use the RPG all the time, but it is very good in servers like this. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go, 100 damage. So we did 100 damage to that guy. And then on things like the arcade server here, for example, yeah, it's a one tap if you hit them directly with the RPG, which seems a little OP, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, the RPG can be super good in the right hands, so it makes sense why pros hate this thing. Next up on this list, we have the permafrost. The reason why pros hate this thing is because this thing actually slows down your opponent if you shoot them. So that's one of the main things that a lot of people hate about the permafrost, is that they just get somebody that, like, even with a normal body shot, like, it slows them down a lot. As you can see here, that guy started going super slow because I was shooting him. There's some people that are just like straight up backing off from me because I'm using this right now. And of course you can freeze people with this too, which that's another thing that people hate. Like that guy right there, probably pretty mad that I just froze him, not gonna lie. And it does super good damage as well. Like, this is definitely a very good primary weapon. Definitely one of the best. I wouldn't say it's the best. Maybe at one point in time it was, but as of right now, the permafrost, it's solid. It's just not, you know, the greatest primary out there. Yeah, we can just do this to people. I did 42 damage there and I only hit like a couple shots. I think this thing does more damage than the assault rifle. I'm not 100% sure, so don't take my word on that. It is like a 3-round burst, I think, but you can just like hold the shoot button down and it'll burst for you, so it's not really a problem. It works like an automatic weapon. So like we can just pretty much shred people with this. Yeah, and it does have a lot of ammo too. It has 24 bullets in a magazine, which the assault rifle only has 20, so you get a little extra ammo with the permafrost as well. This is pretty much just a rage-inducing machine for a lot of people. And it's just insanely OP how you can like shoot people and it just slows them down. I don't know. Whoever thought through this, I don't know what they were thinking, because I mean, this thing's super OP. Not as OP as it used to be. I think they've balanced it out pretty well. It's not quite as good as it once was, but it's definitely still extremely good. Next up on the list, we got the paintball gun, and I wouldn't have placed this on the list before like the most 2 recent updates. They buffed it like 2 weeks ago. Sorry, not 2 weeks ago. I'm stupid. 2 updates ago. Bro, that'd be crazy if Rivals updated every week. One can dream, I guess. But this thing actually puts paint splatters on their screen. So like even if you do a body shot to this guy, then it puts like little paint splatters on the screen, and it just kind of makes it like a little harder for the other person to see. And I think it's like more obstructive, like if you hit them on the head. And then also you can like right click, and then that like splatters paint. As you can see, there was like a little blind spot right there. And pretty much it just makes it to where like it's kind of like in Mario Kart, like the little ink ghost thing, you know what I'm talking about, to where like you'll be driving around and then all of a sudden you can't see anything. Basically that's how the paintball gun works. And I mean, that thing kind of infuriates me in Mario Kart, so I'm sure it probably infuriates people in Rivals as well. So I can see how most pros probably hate playing against the paintball gun. Now I will say that paintball gun can be a little hard for some people to use because it's actually a projectile weapon, so you have to like almost aim ahead of where the enemy's going to move just so you can hit the bullet a little easier. But it also does really, really good damage as well. And I know for a fact the paintball gun actually does do more damage than the assault rifle. That's like a little fun fact for most people. Ask them whether or not the paintball gun does more damage than the assault rifle. Most people will probably think the assault rifle does more damage, but it doesn't. The paintball gun is actually a heavier hitting weapon. Definitely one of the most pay to win guns in the game, which is also another reason why this probably makes pros pretty mad, because they think that you're good just because you bought the paintball gun, which may be true for some people, but it's not always the case. Next up, we have the shotgun, and the shotgun is like insanely OP after the most recent update. It got a huge damage buff that basically makes this thing one of the most heavy-hitting guns in the entire game. Like, it's actually insane how much damage this thing can do, especially if you're up close. So on maps like Arena, for example, this thing's super good. Back rooms, this would be super good with. Like, it's actually a very, very good weapon right now. And actually, it's almost a one-tap if you hit them straight in the head. Let me see. It does like 120 to the head, I think. Something like that. So basically, just hit them once in the head and then do another 30 damage and they're dead. Of course, you have to be pretty close for this thing to hit as hard as you want it to, but yeah, actually we can test it out there. Yeah, 120 damage. So as you can see, this thing can be pretty annoying to play against. So I can see why most people would hate playing against the shotgun just because like it's that good right now. It's insanely OP. Like I can't stress how OP the shotgun is right now. It's also just really fun to play with, you know. It's a different experience compared to a lot of the other guns in the game. So if you're looking for something that's new and fresh, I definitely recommend using the shotgun a little bit more, especially if you're getting kind of bored of using the same guns over and over again. If you don't use the shotgun, definitely try to pick it up a little bit and just use this for a little while.